What's up, guys? It's Mr. Lili Bubba, and I'm here with a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this is actually a battle from the 2013 Spring Friendly, which I believe is international. I'm not quite sure, but it's a 3-on-3 tournament. Of course, you do register 6 in your battle box, but it's a 3-on-3, and my team here, as you can see, is a Gliscor, who's going to be focusing on stalling with the poison heal and sub protect combo, and my special sweeper Keldeo and my physical sweeper Crocodile. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Oh, and my opponent has a Lilligant, a Hydreigon, and a Magmortar. The biggest threat I saw on his team right off the bat was Hydreigon. Alright, so here we go. My opponent, I believe his name was Kit or something like that. I can't quite remember, but I lead with my Gliscor. Yeah, it was Kit, as he leads with his Lilligant, and big misplay here. He goes for the Sleep Powder. What I should have done, what I really should have done, is I should have gone for Protect to let my Toxic Orb activate, but instead I go for the Substitute, and he outspeeds me, so that was really, really bad. That was a really, really bad play, but lucky on my part, he actually switches out into his Magmortar, and I switch out as well into my Keldeo, and then I knew that the Surf would be the obvious play, but I didn't want to over-predict because a lot of these competitions end up just being click and win type of situations, so that's what I go ahead and do. I go for Surf, and I take out his Magmortar easily, and I know he's going to bring in his Lilligant again, so I decide, I believe, to go out into my Crocodile in order to... no, actually go back out into my Gliscor. And then I believe, yeah, he goes for the Giga Drain, and I don't wake up here, but lucky that I took this as well as I did, because he brings out his Hydreigon, and then really lucky for me, I was actually leaving this thing in to die, because I figured I didn't need it now that I could just come in and Superpower with my choice Scarfed Crocodile, but I wake up and I get the Protect off, as I believe he goes for an Outrage right here. No, he goes for a Fire Blast. And I'm able to get my Toxic Orb to activate, which is absolutely great. And he goes for the Fire Blast again, and I do live with a decent amount of HP. I believe I'm in the red, but I do live decently well, and I'm able to Toxic his Hydreigon because my only attacking move is Earthquake, and of course this thing has Levitate, so I decided to just to Toxic it. And then I get some Poison Heal back, and I believe I go for a Protect here just to get a little bit more HP. That's what I do. I go ahead and go for the Protect as he goes for the Outrage. And then he gets damaged by Toxic, and I regain some health. And then I switch out into my Crocodile, knowing that I'd have to use something as death fodder, because I didn't want to risk double protecting and getting killed by that Outrage. So I bring in Crocodile, and, well, this thing just gets absolutely destroyed by that Outrage, but it does live it, and that's what really surprised me. And I go ahead and go for Superpower and easily take this thing out, and that's going to drop both my attack and defense, but because of Moxie, I'm going to get that right back. The set I really have on this Crocodile is basically just a Choice Scarf to knock something out hard hitting on the first turn, and then once you have that done, you get Moxie Boost, and you basically take off from there. So I decide to leave this thing in. I believe, yes, I go for another Superpower, because I know if he gets a Giga Drain off, he's not going to get that much health back. So I go for the Superpower. I don't kill it, of course. And then he goes ahead and he goes for the obvious Giga Drain. So I do get knocked out, and he gets actually a decent chunk of HP back, which I wasn't expecting. Like, I was expecting a bit less than that, to be completely honest. So I decided not to try to risk stalling with my Gliscor, and I decided to just go straight out into my Keldeo, because I know that if I don't knock this thing out with an HP Fire, I chose to go with HP Fire because I didn't have a Fire-type attacker on my full set team. So I go for the HP Fire, and I knock him out, so that is game right there. And thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more coverage of this tournament to come.